After 17 long weeks of football, the NFL wildcard round of the playoffs is finally upon us, starting with the Buffalo Bills taking on the Indianapolis Colts on Saturday. And in this video, I'll be giving you guys my game preview for that game, including backgrounds on both teams, how they match up, and my final opinion. Hello, everybody. I'm Jack Smith from the Cold Hard Truth podcast, where we bring you the cold hard truth on everything football. So if this sounds interesting to you, go down and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more NFL playoff content or football content in general. We're trying to hit 400 subscribers before the Super Bowl, and we need your guys' help. So go down, hit the subscribe button. While you're down there, leave a like on the video and leave a comment letting me know who you think is going to win this game. Will it be the Buffalo Bills or will it be the Indianapolis Colts? I want to know and have a conversation with you down in the comments. Without further ado, let's get into my background for the Buffalo Bills and what I saw from them this season. This season, the Bills stormed through their schedule to the tune of a 13-3 record, mostly in large part to the development of Josh Allen and his MVP caliber performance. I don't think he's going to win the award, but he has certainly performed at that level this season, and he's a big reason for why the Bills have been so good. Coming into the year, the Bills' strong suit seemed to be on defense, and that's what everyone thought they were going to win because of. But this year, their offense really took over, and their defense took a backseat to the insane amount of offensive production they got. They had players like Stephon Diggs, previously mentioned Josh Allen. The offensive line played well, and in Buffalo, what they do is everyone just does their job. Everyone plays well. It's a great culture, and everything just worked perfectly this year for them, and they went 13-3. The defense still has some standout pieces like Tre'Davious White. They have two great safeties in Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde, but everyone on the Buffalo Bills seems to be a little bit underrated, and they all come together to play some great football, and that's why a lot of people have them as their sleeper pick coming into the NFL playoffs, and a lot of people are predicting them to win the Super Bowl. The Bills also have home field advantage in this game, and Bills Mafia finally get to come to a game. The first game they'll be able to attend all year. It's going to be at a lesser capacity, only 6,700 people, I think, but if I know Bills Mafia, I know that they're going to make it super loud, and it's going to feel like it's an entirely packed stadium. So the home field advantage will really ring true for them in the playoffs, and that's something that you have to keep in mind when talking about this game. The Bills are also one of the best coached teams in the league, led by Sean McDermott, which in any other year where you didn't have a team with Brian Flores or Kevin Stefanski leading some great rebuilding teams, he probably would be the favorite for Coach of the Year. He's done such an amazing job with this roster, with this team, and they're very disciplined. They play good football. They're good at time management, everything, play calling. Everything has worked out great, and that's why they're such a force coming into the playoffs. Flipping over to talk about the Colts are one of the more slept on, underrated teams this year, I think. They've been overshadowed by the Titans in their division, but they're still a good football team. Phillip Rivers has had somewhat of a resurgence with them this year after leaving the Los Angeles Chargers. They've got a good running game, and that has been explosive these last couple of weeks with Jonathan Taylor absolutely breaking out and coming onto the scene. Rushed for, I believe, 250 yards last week, which was absolutely insane. So look for them to keep that up in this game. They've got some good receivers, T.Y. Hilton, Zach Pascal, Michael Pittman. They have Eric Ebron as a tight end, and one of the best offensive lines in the league. But unfortunately for them, Anthony Costanzo, their left tackle, and their left tackle for a very long time, is out for the rest of the playoffs. So what I think might happen is Quentin Nelson might take over at left tackle, might stay at left guard, but even without Costanzo, they still have a great offensive line. But even then, a change like that is a big deal, especially going into the playoffs. Where this team really shines, though, is on the defensive side of the ball. They have players like Justin Houston. This offseason, they traded for DeForest Buckner. They have Xavier Rhodes, who's been lights out this season. They have a defensive rookie of the year contender in Julian Blackmon. They have Darius Leonard, Anthony Walker, tons of big names and great players on the defensive side of the ball, and that's where they've made their money this year, and that's what's led them to the playoffs. Their defense really stifles teams that solely rely on their quarterbacks to win games. That's something I've mentioned all throughout our picks and predictions this year. When you have a team that only can win because of their quarterback wills them to victory. You think of a team like the Packers, you think of a team like the Texans. Those are two teams that are led solely by their quarterback, really, and the Colts thrive against both those teams. They make you beat them in other ways, and that's the reason why they beat some big names like the Packers, like I mentioned. Their defense comes up big against teams that only rely on their quarterback, and I think that should be their calling card coming into this game and into the entire playoffs. So they can match up with a team like that, then I think they can win. But let's get into my final pick so that you guys see if I think this is a team that they paired up with. This is a team, the Buffalo Bills, that they can beat. Before we get into my prediction, just a reminder to go down and subscribe if you want more NFL playoff content. You won't find a better place than here for it. We're going to be doing game previews for every single game of the playoffs. There's a playlist down in the description and in the top right hand corner, so you can watch every game preview we have done so far for the wildcard round, and also so that you can find more for the next coming rounds. Also, please remember to leave a like on the video and leave a comment letting me know who you think is going to win this game and why. I want to converse with you guys down in the comments. Without further ado, let's get into my pick. I think that the Buffalo Bills are going to win this game. I just feel like they have so much momentum right now. They're playing like probably the best team in the NFL, and I don't think that this is a team that relies solely on their quarterback to win them games. I think that they'll be able to run the ball pretty effectively against this team, and also their defense is no slouch. So I just think that they're the total package, and that's something the Colts have proven that it's tough for them to beat this year. I think Josh Allen has a big day and really will rise himself up the quarterback rankings with his first ever playoff win. I think he gets it this weekend, and I think it'll be a big game for him and his career, and a big game for the Bills moving forward as it gets them over the hump, and maybe then they're more fearless going into the rest of the playoff games down the road. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like I said, if you want more NFL or NFL playoff content. We want to reach our goal of 400 subscribers before the Super Bowl, and we need your help, so please hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure to check out the playlist for the rest of the game previews and leave a comment letting me know who you think is going to win this game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.